Behind me there, on the couch, behind my clothes horse of clothes, there's 4 guitars, and I'm about to get ready for a party. But I wanted to answer somebody's question that they left for me on YouTube. So let me sit down for this. Okay, where am I? There I am. Okay, so they asked, "Hi Gavin, sorry if this is too forward to ask, don't feel obliged to answer. I've been watching some of your videos and I know you're intersexed, and I'm curious to know if that means that you're both male and female inside your head, or physically as well. You look like a man to me, not feminine at all." So, that's entitled Personal Question. And basically what I'll say to you is that don't ever feel that you're being too forward to ask me anything. And of course, you know, I won't feel obliged to answer, but generally I do answer. 99% of the time I do answer questions of any kind. So anybody out there listening to me or my channel, know that I am absolutely an open book on my emotions and my feelings. So, you know, I'm intersexed in the way that, you know, I knew as a child that I was felt differently to males, definitely. Didn't feel too differently to females, you know, because females in general are much more open sexually and intimately, and with friendships and all sorts of things, friendships stroke relationships. And as an XXY chromosomed person, I am naturally intersexed, and I do think that intersexed is more to do with in the brain than what you look like. But it also has to do with what you're looking like as well for other people, for other intersexed people. I know there's a confusion out there of like, how can you be intersexed? You don't have ambiguous genitalia, which means having a penis and a vagina, and simply or not having anything showing remotely like a penis or a vagina. It could mean anything. But I feel absolutely female in many characteristics of my physical self and my mental self. I know what I look like on YouTube, and I realize even more that I'm not really being able to be myself on YouTube, because again, here it's happening right now, is I'm looking in my camera on my own, speaking to myself. I'm like a schizophrenic person, you know, talking to myself. So anyway, just to get back to the point, because I do go off the point, so please bear with me. You know, I'm intersexed in the fact that I'm XXY chromosomes. Now, even if I didn't have XXY chromosomes, there's a lot of people who would have the same feeling as me anyway. You know, who just don't feel that they are the stereotypical male. Now, what is the stereotypical male? We'll leave that for another video. What is the stereotypical female? Leave that to another video. What is the stereotypical intersex? I can answer that now. I think anything, anybody, anyone, but especially anybody, you know, anybody, buddy body, anybody that doesn't fit in and is able to tick off, you know, a questionnaire on, you know, and get 100% right on being a male or being a female, unfortunately, in my opinion, they are intersex, you know, because I think what intersex will do as a word, or intergender, or as we were talking, 3G, oh, that could be good too. Somebody got me thinking on that. 3G could be the perfect word for it, a third gender, you know, because we need to, in my opinion, you know, demolish the whole structures of just male and female society, because it just is nonsense, and nonsense in the real word, nonsense, to continue to believe and to bring forth to the next generations that we are a human population that is made up of just males and females. There are definitely male and female characteristics, but are they really meaning male characteristics means that you have to have a penis attached to yourself as well, and female characteristics, you have to have a vagina attached to yourself in order to give out your characteristics, your true inner sense, inner self, gut feeling self, heartfelt self, or God-led self. You know, what God created you as, for the religious people out there. You know, God created you as you were. Now, why would God want anyone to change their sex or change their behavior just to suit the society's concreted walls and barriers, dividing people into two particular characteristics? If you can get that kind of train of thought, then I'll explain it more another time, because I'm getting ready for a party going on tonight, and I've advertised it as live music, and that possibly will dance later on, you know, with some DJ music. I am taking a bit of a breather from YouTube because, you know, I think it's good to reflect on what other people have said, good or bad, as I always do, but it has been extremely bad lately, I will call it on an attacking sense. You know, like, it just shows you that, no, I won't even go into that. Bottom line here is that I am both male and female inside my head. That's what you asked in your letter. Yes, I am both male and female inside my head. But I do think that a lot of people are both male and female inside their head. Now, physically as well, I just have a penis and small balls, can't have children, don't have sperm. Normal XXYs, we say normal XXYs like this again, normal XXYs, they generally don't have too much body hair, they say, but I actually do have body hair, so I'm not your typical XXY person, but I don't think I'm mosaic, XXY mosaic, which means something else to Klinefelter syndrome and XXY. It's very similar, but it's not the same. So that's what I say, there's lots of men that are similar to me, but we're not the same. There's lots of females similar to me, but we're not the same. You know, I wonder, in those sentences, am I even being correct? If we fast forward 40 or 50 years, am I being correct in saying those statements? Because I think male and female are two, you know, that just isn't reality. There are hermaphrodites with male and female genitalia, and again, fast forward 40 years from now, is it male and female genitalia, or is it just human genitalia? You know, that we're all just people, and we're all different people. And, you know, so we should maybe, just maybe, possibly, stop using male and female as coded things, so that we understand then what the code mean. You know what I mean? Like, if we, you know, you don't probably know what I mean, but that's the way I am. I just want everybody to know that I have a scatty brain. That's why I've always dealt with difficult situations more in my life, because I'm not able to explain what is going on in my head with words as I want. Maybe you understand me, but it's not exactly the way I'd like it to be out. And then when I watch other videos of other people, I'm like, wow, they are speaking right, perfectly good, and I'm glad they speak for me, because I want people to speak for me, and I'll speak for myself as well. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, now I look at the video quality, terrible video quality. That would have been better. Yeah, alright. Oh well. So guys, goodbye. See you later.